It's time for the spookiness. Alright. Headphones. And now, let's continue the game where we left off, shall we? Before we went, you know, blood crazy.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Dear, oh dear.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Oh dear. As long as there's coffee for me to steal, I'm okay.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic
All right.
and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Alright, you fucker.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Oh good, he locked the door behind us.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say,
Fucking...
Alice
No.
is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your
I could push you
delusions are
down
just
these
a
stairs.
manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Oh, sundial. You don't see those very often.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
How about I just jump
Alan,
off the
what
cliff?
I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself,
palms of my
Alan.
hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
This guy's just hiding.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
Alright.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Fucking, I'm surrounded by actual
Come, Alan,
lunatics.
this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Okay.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
What are these two doing here?
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Yeah.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I like Odin and Thor. Yeah, Odin.
To bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
I like these two.
Down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
I like these two.
In their sleep, in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
But yeah, I like these two.
So tired.
They seem to be the only two who know what the fuck's going on. And they're labeled as crazy.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Like, they may be crazy, but they're the only ones with a fucking idea what's going on in this place. Where the fuck is my room?
I'll do that, Birch. Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your
How
room.
about you suck my
You can
cock?
get to your room by
Fuck
those
you.
stairs, Wake.
Coffee! Yoink. Yeah, how about you suck my cock, bitch?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I do like this story so far. What's up with your computer, mate?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, I've returned to my room.
The white glare of the
Ah.
blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
He got all of the hammer.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
He's beating him over the head with a hammer.
Barry the Grand Tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting.
You're
travels,
welcome.
And Barry was impressed, but he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't
Sinclair
they?
looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Oh yeah, he just fucking knocked.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
He just knocked her the fuck out with a hammer, and I love it.
You could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
I love these two. Fucking rockers.
Yeah, you better hide, Birch. My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Oh.
Children of the Elder God, scourge your light upon the dark.
How much dialogue do y'all have?
I wish I had my axe.
Like, how much dialogue do these two have?
Memory and thought, jet black and clawed.
Alright, I like these two more and more. Heavy metal fucking rockers who think they're Thor and Odin. And they fucking knock this bitch right out. Alright, Thor. Alright, Odin. I'll see you later.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry...
Oh, there we go. I didn't pick it up.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
There we go. What's in here?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you.
Coffee!
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's
Oh,
trailer.
stop.
They didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Oh, I think I've gotten stuck. Yeah, because he's literally standing in my way, so I can't... He's trying to go into the key animation. Yeah, Barry's literally got me stuck. There we go. I wiggled out. Fucker. Hey, a gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Enjoy the darkness, bitch.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Ow! Oh, go, 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 go! You fucker!
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I guess I'll go up here. Generator! Glad I remembered this! There we go. Well, I got a flare. Man, this is kind of loud. Turn it down a bit. Burn it out. Yoink.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer, that was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
What's this? Am I watching a commercial? Mustang Drift. Yep,
Want
this
access
is...
to thousands of applications?
Okay, this is just commercials. Okay, we gotta get out of the path. Come on. Go. Time to haul ass! Come on, get in here. Okay, this thing's having trouble. Come on. Can you just get through the fucking door? I get it, you're a ball of darkness, but still. Ow. Well, it did the trick.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at that!
Ow! Out of my way, Gate. I'm trying, you fucker. You think I want to be in this shithole? Goodbye, possessed Gate. Yeah, trust me, I fucking know. Who puts a goddamn hedge maze? Only truly evil assholes have hedge mazes. Don't trust Emil. Okay, don't trust Emil. I don't know who Emil is, but I won't trust him. I'll instead trust the random paint on the wall.
The Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I hope so. Thank you for the batteries.
I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Yep, fuck off. There we go. Back the fuck off. Dead end. Dead. Ah, safe haven of light. Okay. Oh, is that more bullets? I hope so. Bullets. Let's just leave a bunch of bullets lying around it, what's basically a glorified insane asylum. No. No, thank you. I don't want the pills. Fuck you, dick. Give me the coffee. Oh, damn it. Trying to burn them. There we go. Fuck off. I didn't know I stepped into Hitchcock's realm. Okay. Shotgun. Ooh, a manuscript page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Okay, good. We're healed back up. Let's see what comes at us next. There we go. Come on. Down you go, you little quick shits. A flare. That could come in handy. Come on. Keep the flashlight trained on it, and we'll be alright. What page do we pick up now?
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while.
Hey, Black Cap.
His way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed.
There we go. Couple more bucks of bullets, some batteries. And yeah, resources just feel way plentiful. Maybe I should play this on fucking... Maybe I should have played this game on hard difficulty. Okay, I see the box over here. Oh, fuck yes. Yeah, Well, that ain't a shocker right there. Is Barry about to get the axe? Good shit. Flare, flare. Ammo, shotgun, more ammo. Coffee! My coffee collection continues. How many do we have now? 39 canisters of coffee. Woo boy. Time to get hyped the fuck up on caffeine.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
I want to shoot him with my shotgun now. I hope he gets taken so I can kill him.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate? Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Come on. Fine, you goons. It's party time. God damn it, Barry! No one cares about your fucking quarter. God damn it, Barry! Then get the goddamn gate open.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I can't exactly blame him, but
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Fucking hell, not again. Fucking hell.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I'm alive.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, now is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Well, alrighty then. I'll just have to go around.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry,
There we go.
just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up!
Goodbye.
Don't worry about it!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Yeah, no shit. The game has stolen my guns and my flashlight again. You tried. Hide. I want the coffee. Okay. Not sure if the coffee was worth getting beaten over, but I got the coffee. I see a page down here. Alright, we got it.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Well then. Alright, not bad. To the next area. Nope, not today. Why not? Why is the taunt the spectral darkness? But fuck it. You missed, bitch! Come on.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Okay. I have turned it. Now how do I light it? Let's go up, I guess. Another page.
I hoped there'd still be a working jet. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. There's somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Alright. Job done. Of course the generator only powered it long enough to destroy the lights. I mean the dark.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, oh, I've got just a flashlight with no spare batteries. Lovely. I see you out there.
Yes, it's a good for your heart.
What's off? Ow. Pick up the batteries. Fine. I have to settle for this light spot. Help! Fuck! Help! Dodge! We're almost there, come on! Yeah! Made it. Okay, now this is more what I'm looking for. Yes. Keep the supplies low and make them chase me. I still get fully healed, but fuck it. Small mercy, I suppose. Okay, I could not pick up the batteries.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Okay. Ah, good, a heavy-duty flashlight. Another can of coffee. More batteries. Good. That's what I needed.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Well, alright. Okay, you know what? Fuck off. Good. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Alright, God.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Thank you, God. Or whatever you are.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Alright. got that. Oh, fuck! Oh, good. I am being chased by assholes in a minefield of bear traps. Just what I always wanted. Be gone, thought.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
There we go.
Someone had
Shotgun.
left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. And I have a shotgun. And a decent amount of ammo for it. Okay, more bear traps. I want. There we go. How many goddamn assholes? There we go. Back off. Holy shit! Dodge! Yeah! Yeah, you can't get me in the light, bitch.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry?
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you're getting brutally murdered in there, but I'm just gonna take all this coffee. Clearly you won't need it anymore.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Well, you don't need it anymore. Thanks for your donation of a gun. Oh God, my eyes.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Alright. Is Thomas Zane the fucking... Pretty much. It's like the irony of the fact that he's talking... The irony that he's talking to the guy who literally wrote the story.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I like this game more.
The door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Well, he's dead, so he doesn't need it now.
I considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Fuck you. Eat my ass, Fartman. There we go. Well, your car's not mine.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Shit. Wait a minute. I see another can of coffee. Yoink. That puts me up to what? 43. So goddamn hyped up on caffeine at this point. That's the way the game wants me to go. What if I go this way? Well, it looks like there's a cache of supplies over here. Okay, it's inside the house. Ooh. What's this? Flashbangs! Yes. And batteries. Bitchin'. What's upstairs? Nothing. I could take the Jeep. Yeah, I'll stick with the truck. There we go. What's up here? I think there's a page up there. Maybe another can of coffee? At this point, I'm becoming a true caffeine addict. Then again, he is a writer, so it's only natural. Yeah, I'd rather keep my shotgun, personally.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Alright. Could take a hunting rifle, but I think I'd rather stick with the shotgun. But it's a bit better for just crowd control. Come on. Just fuck right off. Come on. Down he goes. There we go. And this game is more open and explorable than you would have expected. Did I just hit something? I glance at the chat for a moment and it's like, go. Oh, fuck. Punch. Get fucked. Probably not the wisest idea to run down a car, buddy. Alright, I guess I'm going on foot. Goodbye, car. Fuck off. Come on. Be gone, thought. Just phase the top half of it out of existence. Recharge a little bit quicker. The heavy-duty flashlight, it lasts for longer, but it takes longer to recharge. And to refill it, it eats more batteries. But that's just due to the extra capacity it has. It's worth having, though. I prefer it over the regular flashlight. I'd rather be able to shine on them longer than, you know, risk not having anything. Flashbang and ammo. I won't turn down free ammo. What? Hello. Dodge. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. I don't want your daughter, fuckboy. I just want you dead. Firework? Okay.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! No! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Fuck off. Give me that. There we go. Fuck off. I'm up. There we go. I like the music. Yeah, it's gotten Left 4 Dead too. Oof. Yeah, these guys were prepared to fight these guys on. It's not just a typewriter brand. I mean, there's a lot worse ways to go. Flashbang. Pretty much.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
I mean, we're getting to blast the fuck out while... Ooh, I got a new flashlight. Back off. I do like this sequence. Shit.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
I just want... Oh, wait, I'm full up on batteries.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Fuck off. Let me loot, bitch. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that, though.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got.
Alright. I feel like this is an episode I might replay just for that sequence right there.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that now?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right back.
Bitch, I have a shotgun.
Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
As I hold a shotgun to his head.
You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Pretty much. Oh, yes. More ammo. Oh, Night Springs.
Oh, Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs.
That explains.
Episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. J.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Okay. Well, that was strange. Ooh, more coffee. So basically he was... So basically they wanted to continue existing by keeping the guy dreaming asleep.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Did you leave? Did you fucking leave? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Just had to go set people on fire. Sadly, they wouldn't fit into the oven, no matter how many times I crumpled in half.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh, wait, we're full up on batteries. It's a button. Probably wasn't the greatest of ideas. '75 Ragnarok tour. That's a hectic schedule right there. Oh, nothing. They just... It's all good. Not much. Was just checking on things in there. Ow! Fuck you. Okay, this light's more powerful. This light blasts them up a lot quicker. You fuckers just keep coming.
I think we can make it.
Ow. Come here, you. Back off. Come on, just die, you fuck. Come on. You know what? I've had it. Fuck you all. There we go. Fuck that hurt. There you go, you spasmin' fucker. Okay, light recharge. Health refilling. What are you doing over here, Barry? Just decided to hide in the light, eh?
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Find us a way, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Fucking hell, dude.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
You want into the hooch, don't you, you fucker?
Be careful, Al!
No! I'm just gonna fucking play hopscotch up here. I joke, but that... Nope, that's... I'm being dumb. There are more stairs. There we go.
eyes open, okay?
I'm fine. Ooh, I'm better than fine. I got more coffee. Game's supplying me with the good shit today. Man, up we go. What's... Oh, I already have that. Just take the batteries. Just pick up another, why not?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
All right. Come on. Everywhere's got an old ass generator. Going
I
down.
could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Just fuck that. Okay, what we got in here? Jesus.
Got to be kidding me.
Holy shit! That's a fucking combine harvester. Fuck! That's a lot of cows and pigs. There we go. Thank you for opening the way for me, fucker. Let's check this out, this loot box first. It feels wrong to call it a loot box, given the current conditions of gaming right now. But that's what it is. Just not a bullshit microtransaction one. Well, that looks like a trap right there.
out there,
I had
buddy?
to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Yeah, I'll try to get you out. Maybe I'll just leave you in there.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Shut up. About your goddamn allergies.
Come on now, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hey, let's go, man.
I'm on, little scaredy cat.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This
You
farm
mean-
is a crazy place for crazy people.
We
It's
should
a-
feel right at home then.
This entire place is a farm, dipshit. You mean there's the house on the other side of the field?
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Man, these guys have a cool aesthetic.
Bring the fuse box.
Drums. Fireworks, that could be useful. More coffee.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were...
Old gods know the truth. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do seem to know the truth of this situation. At least more of it than most people do.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Well then, how's this gonna go? Well, at least this fuse box didn't have a fucking axe in it for once.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Me.
Alright.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
That's just a dumb decision.
I'm sorry about it. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Only place you could pass out, you did it on the floor. Kind of creepy, my own cardboard cutouts just standing there, watching me. I'm a ghost. God damn, what is this, Silent Hill 4?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all... It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside. Yes.
Fucking bitch.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put
Alice?
it behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
So, the week he was missing, it literally he was just forced to write for a week.
Yes. I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
And at the end of that week, he must have escaped by writing himself into the story. And that's how he got out. And that's why he couldn't remember that entire week.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
That's cool.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
And that's why we crashed. Because he couldn't maintain consciousness. Okay.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
And this episode is done. Should we keep going? Or should I save it for tomorrow? Well, either way, I'm gonna grab my phone. Of the old gods of Asgard. That's cool. Oh. Wow. They're actually a real band. Though they're called Poets of the Fall. That's cool. Alright, that was cool. Oh, it's still going. I like it. How long does this song keep going? Like, I wasn't expecting a full song section. Alright.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Look, clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Okay. So how are we going to escape jail?
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Ow, this is not good.
These are more comfortable looking beds than most jails would give you. Are you okay?
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
Whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here.
You haven't even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh, man.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
We're sitting ducks with the... It's out.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Goodbye, bitch.
I can get the emergency power on.
Coffee! Yoink. Oh, fuck! Well, there's a car crashed up against the front. We ain't getting out now.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Old decommissioned power plant.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey!
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me, right?
As soon as I owe you one.
More flares.
Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Let's go. How'd that door get locked?
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the roof.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Then, but hurry.
Yeah. Oh, it's locked. Oh, good. They didn't bother patching this hole. Ow! My leg! Okay, hidden patch of darkness. Lovely. Of course it would hide in the shadows. Come on. Away with this foul beast. It looks like darkness is growing more and more on this town. Oop, flare, flare. Thomas is doing his best, keeping me supplied with shit. Yeah, so that must be where all these supplies are coming from, is Thomas Zane's trying to litter as much as he can. To help us. There we go. Oh, good. Burn! Burn! Fuck off and die. I've had it with you fucks. How many of them are you? Okay, we're getting that. Are we done with the fucking birds? Alright. There we go.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. We need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Ah, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Well, okay. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Down you go, fuckers. You know the way, so lead on. Fine, I'm going off on an adventure. All I found was a flare. Yay. Are you sure you want me to follow her or her follow me? Because it looks like she's following me. Come on. Fuck right off. Burn, bitches, burn! Are you seriously telling a shadow monster to hold it right there? Lady, I don't think that's gonna work too well. You could try, but I don't think that's gonna work. There we go. Loot? No loot. The quick tack. Alrighty then. Good kill him.
Orders were rude.
She got stuck on me.
You have the right to. I understand these rights.
Come on. Fuck, that hurts. Burn! That fucker hit hard. Are we gonna hit a checkpoint here? Yep, checkpoint. Alright, this is where I'm gonna wrap up. I hope you all had a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.